very hard.
So I just find it very interesting that all of you guys want a dominant, assertive man who's a leader, but you think that you're equal to him and you can check his phone. Explain to me how that makes sense.
Wait, say that again?
So all of you said you want an assertive, dominant man that's a leader, but at the same time, you're trying to say that you're equal and you deserve to be able to check his phone.
No, that's not what we say.
Let me ask you this. Hold on.
If it comes down to the situation that you have to check the phone, it's already too late. So you don't check. You don't need to check the phone.
Hold on, smarty pants. Hold on.
But what I'm trying to say, but what I'm trying to say here is that like you guys can see how it doesn't make sense. Like that's like me saying, okay, at your job, you can go up to your boss and be like, yo, let me read your emails and read your text messages because I want to see what's going on in the company too, or I want to see what's going on in this company that we work for. The reality is, if you want a guy that's like a top dog, has these attractive traits, a leader, etc., do you really think you have the ability to dictate to him that you need to see his phone too? Especially when we know that female infidelity, by all of your admission, by the way, is more likely to destroy a relationship versus male infidelity?
I would never.
But if you really
Hold on, no, because I'm calling y'all out right now. Because on one hand, right, and I want you guys to really like pay attention to this. Yeah. You want an assertive, dominant, strong man that's a leader, but then you think you're equal to him. And then not on top of that, you think you could check his phone. But we know that if he goes out and fucks another girl, he'll probably still come back to you. You're his girl, right? We've seen it in your situation. He came back to you even though he fucked that other chick. In some of your situations where you've been cheated on, you're probably still the main girl. So men are capable of having sex with other women. You guys are not capable of having sex with another guy. I asked you, are other men invisible to you when you're in a relationship? Most of you said yes. But guess what? Chicks aren't invisible to us when we're in a relationship because men are different. We want variety. We want different women. That's just how it goes.
So I don't want nobody, which is for everybody. That's all I want. You know.
But I think if you have
look. And I want to be I want to be a trillionaire. But the problem is this: we got to live in reality here. Okay. If you want a successful man that's assertive, dominant, and masculine,
so
he doesn't have to. He's not going to answer to you. He's going to tell you what.
A relationship
but you
is
wouldn't
not a
need to check his phone if you
yes,
have
it
that.
is. Hold on. No. You cannot sit there and say, I want a dominant, assertive man, and then think he's going to comply with your demands. You guys not see how that doesn't make sense? This is what I'm trying to say when I, like, literally, no offense, ladies. This is what I mean when I say a lot of times women are retarded about what they want. Because you want a guy that could put you in your place, but at the same time, you want to be able to tell him and check him, oh, I need to check your phone. You know, a guy that has a shit together that's masculine and dominant, he's going to look at you, laugh, and say, go make me a fucking sandwich. We don't listen to women. We don't negotiate with terrorists.
Shut up,
My
bitch.
way or the highway. Okay? That's just how it goes with guys that have their shit together. And here's the thing. You want a guy that's dominant, assertive, good-looking, etc. Other women want him. All of you guys just fucking admitted. He's hard to come by.
Yep.
So think about this. If the guy's in the top 1% and all the women are chasing him, how much leverage do you really have to tell him, let me check your phone?
Does that have to do with dominance and assertiveness or more of an emotional maturity level that doesn't exist?
It's not emotional maturity. It's that this guy hasn't taken shit his entire life, and that's why he's where he's at. Why do you think he's going to let his woman
Remember when I said
anything?
I didn't like
What
white
are you
men?
dictating about going through
It's not about white men.
What is the dictation?
That doesn't have anything to do with it.
I want to ask this question.
Masculinity doesn't have a race or a color. It's just like certain guys understand that there's a pecking order, and like your woman doesn't tell you what to do. We're not the same.
Okay, so let me ask this question. If there's a female in a relationship, right, with a guy, and she's more, how would I say, dominant and makes more income, and makes more money than him, does that still give her access to go through his phone, even though he's still dominant?
Well, this is where my take, and a lot of guys don't like me saying this. I think that women shouldn't work. I think your girl should work electively. The man should be the provider, and the woman works if she wants to work on the side or whatever. That's fine. Maybe some bullshit online job. But in general, I don't think women should work, and I don't think a guy should be in a relationship unless he can support his girl. But my thing is, I'm not one of these guys that's like, you support your girl and be a blind sucker. I think that responsibility comes with authority. I can check your phone, but you can't check mine. I tell you what to do, but you don't tell me what to do.
So like
I'm the man, you're the woman. That's how this goes.
Can I ask you why you think that?
Why do I think that?
Yeah.
I think
because men are born leaders, women are not.
Why?
So you're saying because you're maintaining
Why do you think that?
Okay, I'll tell you right now.
Do you know
bunch
that's
of you guys,
American culture?
Well, here's the thing. Throughout the course of this conversation, a lot of you guys have made arguments based on emotion, not necessarily on logic or reason. And the problem is that emotions fluctuate and they change all the time. And then you add in your period, you add in outside circumstances, how you feel day to day, all this other stuff. You can make some really bad decisions based on your emotions. Men, we're pretty stagnant in how we feel throughout the year. Women change and fluctuate all the time. Well, men are better at controlling their emotions a lot of times than women are.
Sometimes guys do have emotional times.
And we
the
have
reason why they don't show is because society.
we have
Society makes them tough.
but that's fine though.
There's a lack of emotional maturity.
But
You can cry.
I think if you have a guy,
can I please finish? The point I'm trying to make is that men are more logically and rationally sound than women are in general. Not all, but in general we are.
Okay.
So I think that needs to be the person that's the decision maker and the leader in the relationship. And all of you want that anyway. So it works perfectly.
so rationally thinking, if I get a man that checks all the box and I don't have to go to work and he does everything and he's a leader and he's all this and he's that, then he can do whatever he wants.
I should be okay with him cheating. I should be okay with him being like...
I'm not saying you should be okay with it. I'm saying you need to understand that when you're with a certain caliber of man, you have no leverage. You can't say that's like saying I want to be with a lion, but the lion's not going to bite me.
Okay, so
like,
let me ask
you got to understand that's what comes with the territory. You want a strong, assertive, dominant man that takes care of you, etc. He's going to do what he does, and then you just got to deal with it. And that's what comes with because he's rarer than you are.
And this is why most women are single, by the way.
So loyalty isn't rare?
But in my case,
is loyalty not rare anymore?
Yeah.
Men show loyalty. Hold on. Men show loyalty differently. The man shows loyalty by willing to die and protect you. You show loyalty by not having sex with other people. And this is where, remember how I said men and women aren't equal? We show our loyalty differently. You show your loyalty by not being a whore. I show my loyalty by not being a whore with my resources. I'm taking care of you. You're my girl. You're the one that I'm out publicly with. Okay. I will die for you.
Yeah.
You, all I ask in exchange is you don't fuck other people. But we don't show our loyalty the same because men and women bring different things to the table. So it's ridiculous for you to think, oh, what I bring to the table, you also need to bring to the table. Because let's be honest here. Y'all require way more of us than we require of you. You want a man that's tall, assertive, dominant, money, character, all this shit. All of you even admitted it's hard to find. So you think if you really find it, he's going to sit there and negotiate with you when he's the prize?
And guarantee, just because you want him doesn't mean anybody doesn't want him as well.
You said
Yo,
what?
By the way,
But what if you
For real? No. I'm keeping it 1,000. I'm keeping it 1,000. Yo, you guys are in Miami. How many beautiful girls are here in Miami?
You came out of your mama pussy, right? So who the fuck is surprised on this earth? Be honest.
I was just about to ask.
That should get me mad.
you mad?
This is why.
Why you
I feel like that sounds kind of gay.
You're the man, you be the prize because you provide a girl. I can provide
I was
myself.
just about
I
to
don't
say,
need a man.
what
I
if-
want to have a man.
Jeremy, you lost World War.
Germany.
Settle down. You lost World
But
War
what if you have
II, right?
everything?
Or one?
Both.
There you go.
Stupid.
Both of them.
Yeah,
Anyhow,
So, okay. It's
Okay.
But here's the thing, though. The man is, you guys just admitted that the man is harder to find than the woman.
But what if?
Men don't have as many requirements of women. We're simple. Women have the requirements. So since you guys have all the requirements, a bunch of guys don't meet your requirements. So by definition, most guys are invisible to you.
Well, the only reason why that is because you guys are lazy and disloyal.
Cool.
But watch. But what if you have everything?
I'm not going to get mad.
It's not even just about like...
I understand that most men are losers. I'm not going to sit here and argue for men and say, no, that's not true. You're a misandrist. No, it's true. Most men are losers. Most guys are fat. Most guys are bums. I understand that. But with that said, since most guys are losers, if you find a winner, he's hard to come by, and you and 20 other girls are chasing him. So what do you expect?
So a winner man want to have a winner woman. So we both the prize, or I don't get into a relationship.
Why marry?
I feel like if your relationship is complete,
Like,
you shouldn't be chasing other pussy
complete
because you
each
already got
other.
good pussy
That's
at
how it
home.
works.
So why are you chasing other pussy?
Do you think that women can provide the same way that men can
No.
for themselves? No?
No, they could provide for themselves, but here's the problem. Like, see, when women make money, what's the first thing they say?
I made
I don't
it.
know. I mean,
I'm what? What'd you say? I'm
I
what?
made it.
No,
Well,
no,
they say
I know
they're-
what he's saying.
They
I know
say
what
they're
he's trying to
independent,
get
right?
Yeah, I don't need a man.
Of course.
Yeah. First thing when
But
girls
in
make
a
money,
way,
they
it's good to
right
be
out their
independent.
fucking mouth. I'm independent. I don't need no man. What's the first thing a guy does when he makes money? Oh, damn. I can provide for not just one girl, maybe two girls. I can have three girls. I can have a family. When men make money, we understand that we got to foot the bill. We're okay with sharing our resources. Women are not okay with sharing their resources. That's why I always say, when a woman is in a breadwinner position with a guy, it typically doesn't work. The man needs to be in the breadwinner position. Not the woman.
I grew up with a single mom.
is that?
Like my single mom, she sacrificed everything.
Where they at?
for
Where
me
they at? Where they at?
Over me. Oh yeah, niggas. This and that. Like, no.
I think down.
Rumble's down?
I believe so.
It's fine. The video will be up as is. It's
okay.
Yeah.
I actually like these debates. So
yeah. So I just find it ridiculous that like, and just to say because you're making the argument that men aren't the prize. I would argue men are the prize because the guy that you want is harder to come by. There's plenty of beautiful women, but there's not as many attractive men. What do you think's more common?
More common?
What's more common, an attractive man or an attractive woman?
A woman.
An attractive woman is more common?
Yeah.
So why are you mad?
I'm not mad. I just don't agree with the fact that a man is a prize. That's not how it is.
But by definition, if the man is rarer, that means he's the prize.
Thank you.
No.
I think both.
You just admitted that. You just admitted that.
Both can be prizes.
Let's all be the prize. How about that?
But we
go back.
No, we can't.
Wow, we make it
All right. Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. In a relationship, let me ask you a better question. Who needs to like the other more for the relationship to work?
The man.
Does the woman need to like the man more than he likes her, or does the man need to like the girl more than she likes him for the relationship to work?
The woman.
So, no. I need you guys all to be quiet for 2 seconds. Use your brain, not your heart. Think logically for 2 seconds, all right? Ask yourself, what is more likely for the relationship to last? Okay? I don't give a fuck about what you want. I don't care what you think. I want you to objectively think here. No feelings. I want y'all to say, okay, what's going to make the relationship last more? If I like the man or the man likes the woman more?
The man likes the woman.
Hold on. Go ahead.
I think it goes both ways, but I think
one party always has to like each other more.
Okay, a man.
The man needs to like the woman more?
Yeah.
Interesting. What about you?
The man has to keep chasing the woman.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, what about you?
The man, because the woman will eventually likes him more.
Okay. What about you?
I think the man, because women by nature, we always put up with stuff and we are fighters. Really? We're fighters and we always like are writers. Like men.
Interesting. What about you? Who needs to like the man needs to like the woman more?
I agree.
All right.
The man has to like the woman more.
Okay.
I think in terms of longevity, like the woman probably needs to like the man more. But
why?
Women put up with a lot more shit.
Okay.
Women put up with a lot more shit, but for a relationship to be healthy, I think the man needs to like the woman a little bit more than she likes him.
Interesting. What about you?
The man.
The man? Okay. Who initiates most breakups in a relationship, men or women?
I guess women.
I couldn't tell you.
You don't know? What about you?
I can't tell you neither.
Yeah.
That's where this comes from.
Women.
Women initiate more breakups? Okay.
I think women maybe.
Okay. What about you?
No.
What about you?
Oh, women.
Women initiate more breakups? Okay.
Women.
Okay. Who gets bored in relationships faster, men or women?
Women.
Men.
Bruh.
I'm sorry, men.
I say both.
You think men actually get...
Yeah.
You really?
I really say both.
I feel
Okay,
like once you
interesting.
get the prize, you're on to the
Interesting.
next.
Okay, what about you? Who gets bored in relationships faster, men or women?
Woman.
I think men.
Interesting.
Men.
Men.
I also agree, man.
Men.
Okay, so you guys are actually wrong. It's women that get bored in relationships way faster than men do. There's studies that show this, that women lose interest in relationships faster. And on top of that, women overwhelmingly initiate most breakups, like 80-90% of breakups.
Oh, that's
women initiate.
crazy.
So now that you guys know this stats, right, that women are more likely to get bored in relationships and they initiate most of breakups, who has to like each other? Who has to like the other party more?
Women.
Still
Well,
feel
if
like
that's
men.
the case, women.
The man.
If that's the case.
Oh.
Because if it's 90% ratio in the whole world, then
I
definitely.
mean, I'm looking at the US.
US? All right, then.
So, like, let's just use logic here. If we know that women are more likely to get bored in relationships and we know women are more likely to end relationships, then that means that the girl needs to like the guy more for the relationship to last.
Which means the guys needs to work harder.
And become
know
what?
what?
The prize. See
Come
how I
on.
end up,
I
yo,
just think
see
that-
how all roads lead back to what I'm telling y'all? Like, it doesn't work when the woman is with a man that she doesn't respect, admire, and want to be with and adore. The woman needs to adore the man more than the man adores the woman. And I'll tell you why. The person, we talked about this with a psychiatrist actually, or a psychologist, sorry. When the person that adores the other individual more gets more emotionally invested. Who needs emotional stimuli more in a relationship? The woman. The men, we don't give a fuck. We don't need emotional stimuli. Women need that shit to be invested. They absolutely do.
No.
Women need to feel things. You've alluded to your feelings several times during the course of this podcast about
But
how
guys
things
also
made
need
you feel.
reassurance, though. Reassurance is also emotional things because I'm in a relationship myself, so it's like you
Look,
can't really tell.
But men don't need emotional stimuli the same way women do.
But men, you
But
invest
men
with your
do-
money.
Men, you do
That's-
have to show affection and comfort to, like a mother to their child, because you're.
But we don't. But we
Yeah,
don't
they love
yearn
that
for.
mother
But we don't
vibe.
need. What you're missing here is that men don't need
Oh, no, they
emotional
don't need
stimulation
it.
like
Not
women
as much
do.
as women,
No.
but they still need it.
They
You
still
need
need
validation.
Okay,
You guys need
cool.
validation. You guys love that.
All right,
shit, low-key.
that's that. But the thing is that women need it more than men do for in terms of keeping a successful relationship. Women need more emotional stimuli than men do. Women need to feel in love more than the man does. So what I'm saying is that that means that since we know, because look, logic, just common sense, women are more likely to get bored in relationships. They're more likely to break up relationships, and we know women are more emotional. So that means that we need to put the woman in an emotional state and be the adoree, right? And the man is the adored. The woman adores the man more than he adores her. That's how the relationship goes, because women are more likely to end the relationship. So that means they need to be more satisfied in the relationship.
But if you're working to do that to me, then I'm the price. Because you're
So
working
doing
extra
all of
hard
that-
to do that.
No, for sex
To
only.
keep me entertained,
For
to keep
sex.
me in
For
love.
sex.
Yeah,
to
so
keep
in
me
reality, I think you in
around.
love.
Sex.
No,
To keep
it's
me
no.
around to do all
It's my
that.
job. It's my job to get laid. It's your job to get me to lock me down. It's a woman's job to get the guy to take her
I
seriously.
don't think it's only
Yeah,
sex, though,
but
'cause
the,
sex
what I'm
doesn't
saying
hold a
is you're
marriage or
still
relationship.
putting
I think
in
it's
the double work and
personality.
working
Hold that.
harder to keep
Sex
me. That
doesn't
means
keep
Is,
that.
I'm
is
the
sex
price.
the
Personality.
basis of your relationships?
This is incredible.
Yeah.
Am I not the price?
Okay,
Because you're
so
working harder
no,
to keep me
no,
around.
man, because
Because
girl
otherwise
game,
I would break up with you because you bored me.
No.
And
Guy
emotionally, you're
game,
not there.
No, because the man has to be attractive before he even meets you. So you what do you
Well,
It's
we're
meet your
past
requirements
physical
before you-
attraction.
yeah, like we can't even get a chance to take you on a date unless we become that guy in the first place. The man has to come pre-assembled. Do you understand? Like the man,
No,
like
because
Hold on.
men put on such a facade. They can have
Come on.
money,
This
they
is
can have the
simple.
car. They can have
wait.
an
They put on a
outfit.
facade. You said they put on a facade. A facade of what though?
Fake flexors.
Okay, hold on.
Success?
But,
No, they
but
can
what
do
is that
that.
facade
That
of?
one, man.
Of success, correct?
Yeah.
So whether it's
No,
true or
success
not
and
doesn't change the
attention.
fact that the bottom line is that he needs to show that he's successful, correct? He needs to show that he's crossed the finish line for you to even give him a chance.
But not only successful,
Not only
you have
that,
to have
but I think-
attention and like everything else that we're looking for.
But I think
You're good at
they
faking it.
put a good mask on in the beginning
Yeah.
because
But it's simple.
they're trying to get something.
How many guys approach you that you decline? Many, right? Only a
Mhm.
few pass the test to go on a date with you. So he's saying basically in a nutshell is those guys that pass the test had to become
Their
successful
price.
either in a way from game, status, or even like looks.
No.
So on some level they pass the test for you. Off
No.
rip.
No.
Right, but I chose them. That means
That's the point.
Because
Everyone
they
else
passed the
failed the
test.
test, but that guy passed the test. Why? He was that guy.
because no, because
Sometimes
I
we're
just
little-
they just
come
happened
on.
to meet the
Come on,
Come
initial.
on, Mexico.
So you fought every
I
guy?
feel like it depends on the
What?
predicament.
No.
That's the whole point.
It depends on where
I
you
missed the
meet
point
the
then.
guy for real. If you was to meet a guy at a club, like let's be so for real, you're gonna be like, oh, I'm not interested in you. Do you get what I'm saying?
It
Or if you
depends
met him on the side of the street and he came and spoke to you as any other guy would speak to you, you're not gonna be interested. That's
think
why
it's
we
the
reject
approach.
majority.
Hold on.
It's the approach.
It's the approach
No, no,
that
hold
you
on.
approach a woman if you stand out.
Hold on. If it's the right guy, I will admit location does matter a little bit, but it doesn't matter 'cause if he's the right guy,
Yeah.
it'll fit no matter what.
But I think it's more like chemistry and connection and the way they
Yeah, it
approach you
is.
because
It
I feel like if
is.
it's basic
It
approach, you're
is.
like, all right, I've heard this shit
No,
before.
100 times.
But that can happen
like-
anywhere.
There's it depends. I think
But I
you
feel
just
like
know.
if you're in a race and you're working hard to get to the finish line, then you're getting to the prize. So if we have all these suitors and you're working towards the finish line, then who's the prize? We are, because we're the ones that have the ultimate say to. You can
I
call
think
it
both
being
are
right
prizes.
or
Yo.
I
wrong.
think men
Yo.
and
Am I
women are
missing the point
prizes.
here?
I
Look,
don't
man,
pick or
the
differentiate.
point
anyone.
is like no. The reason why the man is surprised is because the man needs to be superior to the woman for the woman to be interested in him. That's a fact.
I don't think that
Wait, say that
women
again?
lose their interest just because he's not the price no more. Because a woman starts getting emotionally attached to a person as long as they.
But you're not going to get emotionally attached to him unless he's attractive in the first place, right?
Of course.
Bam.
Okay,
But the same thing with the
but
man.
what does that attraction? No, you just got to be pretty.
At first you get
That's it.
attracted to a person by the outlook.
Women
for
are born
sure.
with
But then
women
you
are
fall in
born
love
with,
with the
their
rest,
gifts
you know?
up front. Men must create themselves. Men must build themselves up. Women are men must become. What do you mean?
I think
With me, some females.
Okay, hold on.
All right, actually, I'm not
This
even
isn't
say
about
with
you.
me. I'm gonna
This
say
is
with
about how the world
in
works.
general.
Yeah, because in general, I'm gonna say in general, females don't necessarily look at looks majority of the time. If you have a good personality and you're funny and you make me laugh and you make me feel good, I'm gonna be with you regardless,
Bro.
even if you're ugly. Do you get what I'm
That's
saying?
true.
It's nothing regarding
Chris
looks.
knows.
But regardless, he still has
that's
to
not
work
fun.
on himself. Is my point.
No,
of
not necessarily.
course.
But if Let me say this.
Is it easy to be funny and charming?
Yes.
No,
Really?
it's not easy.
No, it's not.
To be honest, if you're naturally gifted with that,
Well, yeah.
it's not going to be an issue for you. Do you get what I'm saying? My point is, when it comes to looks, if I fall in love with you previously before you even have any looks, or you get yourself better or boost yourself better, regardless, I'm going to still be with you. With you fixing up yourself, that's a bonus for me.
Keyword
Do
is
you
you
get what I'm
just
saying?
said a big if.
Yeah, if you fix up yourself.
See,
that's
the
a
problem
bonus
is
for
this.
me,
This
but
is what.
That's not an issue for me.
Look,
for
man.
real.
This is why I don't mean to be an asshole here,
Or
but
in
women
general.
really lack critical thinking skills. And what I mean by this is that when I'm talking about this stuff, you guys are assuming attraction, but you're missing the point. You're looking at the finish line. I'm telling you that there's a race that was miles before this thing even got here. Like the man had to build himself up through a journey to get the money, to get the status, to get the charm, to get the charisma, to get the confidence. Like when you see a man and you meet him, that's our manifestation of his experiences, his trials and tribulations, him becoming the individual that you see in front of you. We have to build ourselves up to get to that point where we're even seen by women. Most guys are virtually invisible. So like you guys are saying, well, if this and if that, blah, blah, blah. What I'm saying is that if that you guys conveniently like to like make minuscule, it's a big if because the man needs to become that if.
No, not for me.
So you're saying
I'm in
because
love with my
guys have to
husband
work
regardless,
harder
and he
to
hasn't
stand
changed the
out?
first day
Absolutely,
since I
men
met
do
him.
have to
I'm not
work harder to
interested.
stand
but
out.
if you're saying that just because you guys,
Absolutely.
just because you guys have to do that, that makes you the prize?
Yes.
Doesn't that make you a lacker?
Yes,
and a
because we
loser?
have to earn our value. Women are just
Well,
giving their
you're-
value.
Exactly.
Women
So
are.
who's the
Wait, hold on.
prize? We don't have to work for it.
No, yeah, you don't have to work for it, so therefore it is not
We're
respected to
naturally
the same
winners.
level.
But that's
no,
because
no, 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 no.
society.
Oh, props to you.
Look,
You're not
look.
a loser and you got money.
Is it easy to make money?
It's nowadays.
I
yeah.
just think that
It's easy to make money.
And
You're
today's
a roaster.
society, there's a lot
So
of
one house,
Hey,
Yes, but
we're
I
getting
do
there.
right.
It's not easy to make money.
We're getting there next year, 2024.
Guys,
It's not easy to make money.
There's no excuse not to have money.
You can sell
Nowadays.
virtually
excuse.
anything.
It's not easy to make money. I'm
Sell
gonna
your
be
feet,
real.
How about
girl.
you and your man make money together?
real.
If you get off your
Power
feet,
couple.
yes,
We are
it is
doomed, my
easy.
friend.
Power
Yeah, bro.
couple
The West is
making money
doomed.
together.
Manifest
The
it,
West
girl.
is doomed, bro. Oh my
Okay,
god.
so real question.
It's
then.
hard as
you
an adult
disagree?
to make
So-
money.
Oh my days.
So I have a question. You
Oh,
think
wow.
because a man has to work harder to be seen, that
Yeah.
makes him a prize?
Yes.
Yes.
Why? You have to
Why?
work harder. We don't have to do anything. We're already
So therefore,
great.
so therefore your accomplishments are not respected.
Yeah, it's easy.
Oh,
Because
my God.
women don't. Yo, I
Hold
mean,
on.
am I like in a Twilight
Who
Zone?
is the
Because you're
prize?
pursuing
the
a
trust
woman,
fund
she's the prize.
baby that got his money from his parents, or the entrepreneur that worked his whole life to be successful? Who's the prize?
We're not
Whoever
talking about
maintains
money.
No, I'm asking a
got more
question.
money.
Who's more
Trust
respected?
fund,
The
kid,
entrepreneur.
or entrepreneur?
Self-made millionaire.
Self-made, yes.
Oh, so guess what he had to do? Work his ass off to get to that point. Versus you just show up. Oh, you're hot. I'll take you on a date. What did the man do? Work a job, struggle, sacrifice, lose his fucking mind.
You guys
working
don't
hours.
understand the basic concept of supply and demand. Like, if the supply is low, the demand goes up, which means it increases value.
So
Talk
you're
real
only
estate.
valuable because you're rare and because there's more whack-ass men.
Logically,
That's
it makes sense.
Yes,
doesn't it?
you
you're
do
the
realize
price.
that scarcity and value are intimately tied.
Then
The
you're
more scarce
prize.
something is, typically the higher the value goes.
Okay.
How about we both got value?
So okay, I
We
see your
both
point.
got
I see your
Like
point.
gold, for example.
I see your
Gold
point.
has value because it's a rare resource, correct?
So I see your point because
Oh.
women were so much more common to be absolutely
Yes.
gorgeous
It's so
and
much
more
common.
Beautiful
like
women are
that.
common.
Yes.
Absolutely beautiful
And
women are
because
common.
great men are so rare, and
Yeah.
you guys, most of you guys are losers and pathetic. Then,
No, just average.
You
then
just said
the men that
you
are
curve
not,
most
you're
men, right?
prized.
So
Then the men that do, you get looked at, then you're the prize.
who hurt you, man? Who hurt you? Just say it.
I mean, yo, this is crazy
I'm
that I have to like.
agreeing.
I
I'm
don't.
saying
No,
you're
I mean
right.
you're doing it with tongue in
Most
cheek,
guys,
but like
most guys are losers. So if you're not a loser, you're a prize.
No,
Good job.
your
trying to be
standards
funny
are
here.
your
No,
Mexico.
I'm saying good job.
No, yo, Mexico,
Good
your
job for not being a
standards are way
loser.
too high. That's why you're single, okay? So until you're
I'd rather
31
be
or
single.
whatever, you're gonna lower your standards.
Just
Trust
remember,
me.
she sold one house.
So just lower your
All
standards,
this year.
man.
One house, guys.
I mean, you're 4'11",
She's a
man.
prize.
You can't even see what's
She
over the
is a
fucking
prize.
fence, man.
I can
do
see
you
very
think
well.
that
Don't
as
worry.
women we should lower our standards if we can't find a guy to meet all of them?
Yes.
That's what they want.
I'm not saying that's what I want. I'm saying that for the girl, a lot of women have an overinflated sense of self-worth. During the course of this conversation, I think that's pretty much been established. That you guys want a top-tier guy, but you're not willing to deal with top-tier problems. You really think that you have the ability to tell a man I want to look at your phone because you could look at my phone. That's not how things work.
So critically thinking,
that's an ego issue?
Huh?
Do you not think that that's an ego problem and not anything to do with anything? Like dominance and ego are.
It's not ego. It's not ego. It's hierarchy. It's hierarchy. Like you wouldn't tell your boss, "Let me look at your phone," right?
But he's not your boss. He's not your boss. He's not your boss.
Yes, he is.
Living with your boss.
He's a leader. Yeah, he's a leader.
One boss. I have my own.
But if you guys are a thing and you guys are like serious, then
I think you should not go through
even in corporations.
I think to have a healthy relationship, there needs to be a level of emotional maturity on both ends of the spectrum to have.
Maybe other women will put up with that and shit, go find out.
There's a level of there's a time and place for logic and reason, and there's a time and place for emotion.
Pick someone to put up with your shit. That's more of the story.
Relationship, it's not gonna work.
Do emotions pay bills?
Does logic pay bills?
No, which if you do pay,
it doesn't. So by default,
well, logic does actually.
It does.
Because you understand that if you don't pay the bills, the lights will turn off.
There you go.
All right, I guess.
Logically sound.
Shut up. I guess.
Your emotions are cute, but they don't really help much.
No help, no. Fuck your emotions.
Okay, so if a man financially takes care of you and he meets all the boxes, he can do whatever he pleases as long as I don't find out.
I'm cheating for the rest of my life.
Listen,
this conversation.
If I don't find out,
finally
and
get
you
it.
check all the boxes, I don't
Finally
care.
get it.
Hey, listen, if you don't like it, get the fuck out of my house, man. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying the math ain't mathin'. Like, you guys want a strong, dominant, masculine man, but then you guys don't want to listen to him. It doesn't make sense. Like,
no, that's not the point.
I don't think dominance and masculinity goes hand in hand. As a woman, as a feminine woman, you can also be dominant.
No, you can't.
How not?
Because you're a feminine.
Because the cornerstone of being feminine is being submissive, which is
to your man.
the opposite of dominance. See, that's the problem with see. There's a thing. Be very honest here. Women don't know their fucking place.
Exactly.
Western girls, whether it's United States, Western
England.
Europe, whatever it is, any first world English speaking country or westernized civilization, women don't understand that we are not equal. What I say goes. I'm the leader. I'm running the ship. You can give me suggestions and stuff like that, but I'm not going to necessarily always listen to you because I'm the leader. I'm the decision maker. You're not equal to me. If I'm responsible for protecting you and keeping you from danger, that means I have authority over you as well. And the problem is that girls want authority without responsibility. And my thing is, if I'm going to have the authority, I'm going to have the responsibility. I'm going to tell you what it is.
Why can't both have authority and responsibility?
Because in every relationship there's a hierarchy. Any business, there's a president. Any country, there's a president. Anything of substance that actually gets done correctly, it's done with one final decision maker. A relationship is no different. That's why American relationships and Western relationships are fucked up, because men aren't men anymore, and we don't tell women sometimes that, yo, this is what it is. I'm making a final decision. You just show up and be pretty. Do your job. Women want to go ahead and do men's jobs, and then you guys end up becoming miserable for doing men's jobs because it masculinizes you. It makes you irritable, makes you angry. Women don't want to be men, even though you guys try to be men. It's not for you.
No. Women should be the receiver. Women should be the part of the part of the family which keeps the family together. Men should be the provider, which makes sure the family is good, that they have everything. But that doesn't make him, or that doesn't allow him to do every stupid ass shit like cheating or hurting the family. The woman should be the female part, the soft part, the part where he can come to, and
I'm not sitting here advocating for men to cheat. What I am saying is that if you're with a certain caliber of man, he probably will cheat.
Yeah.
And you should accept it.
That's true.
So you're not going to meet a guy that's a millionaire, a guy that has money, and he's not going to have sex with other women. Sorry, that's just not how it goes.
Yeah.
Dudes that are millionaires, guys that have status, whatever, they're always going to want other women.
Jay-Z
Yeah,
and
but don't be
Beyonce.
disrespectful and
I say,
don't
y'all
make
think
fun
that
of
why?
me.
So I'll give you that.
anything.
If it's in your face, it's
I
fucked
think
up.
it's my
It should be
face,
hidden away from you.
I should not even have a slight
Cardi B
clue
and
that you're that
Offset.
type of man.
Regardless.
There shouldn't even be a doubt in my mind.
And the reason why you must turn over your phone to him and he doesn't turn his phone over to you is because it's simple. Your infidelity will ruin the relationship. My infidelity won't. And you guys even admitted it earlier.
Because we're clowns.
You all admitted it earlier,
Shouldn't be.
except for you, that if a girl cheats, it's worse.
No more clown behavior,
So
girls.
if by your own admission, if you know that a woman's infidelity is more detrimental to the relationship, that means the man needs to have the authority and the ability to go through her phone, but not the other way around. Now, with that said, right, on the female side, if I'm over here spending a bunch of money and resources on other women when I'm not taking care of the family, then that's me cheating. If I'm not, if I'm with you and I'm over and I can't give you a fucking home or provide for you, but I'm over here providing a random host, that's fucked up. That's me cheating, not taking care of my woman.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm arguing because you guys are trying to argue that what a man provides is what a woman's supposed to provide. That's not true. You're supposed to provide not being a whore. I'm supposed to provide giving you a stable environment so that you can thrive in your feminine energy. You know what I mean? That's what women get masculine when they don't have shit taken care of.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is that comes at a cost. I'm the boss. You work for me now. That's how it goes.
You can be the boss.
That's how God wanted to be.
Okay, so then why y'all arguing for me saying
I don't
that?
say that. I don't say that. Most girls,
I think the question
that's an American thing because girls out here they grow up so masculine because they have to.
Oh shit.
Because men teach them how to be. That's why
Thank you.
these girls out here in
That's
America
what it
be
is.
like
I
that.
genuinely
And not
do
because
believe
they are not
that.
female.
Yeah,
or not.
Botox.
Hold on.
I mean, you're pretty masculine yourself. to be
Yes, I
honest.
am. Yes, I am because my past relationship teach me how to be because men don't act like they should act and they don't be the leader and they don't. I had to be the leader. That's why.
Yeah.
So
But
You had to lead your rapper
you
boyfriend?
as a man, you should bring the girl in her female, in her feminine era by taking her.
Wait,
you know.
So in your last relationship with the rapper, you were the leader?
No, I was not the leader, but I was like.
Then where's this coming from?
Pushed to be in a hard, maybe from my past, maybe because my mom and my dad broke up and everything. You know, I have to grow up a little hard and I have to do things by my own. I never had
trauma.
any, any support or whatever.
Emotional damage.
What? So maybe that's why. So we all have a past, but a relationship should not be like. It's so much fight, y'all.
But let's
see that?
let's
That's
keep it a bean though.
crazy.
Nowadays, what's
aggression.
happening? Girls make more money than guys, and they become more dominant, so to
Yep.
speak, and then they take over as a leader. But they don't want to be in that position at all. So I mean,
Of course.
Are you guys in relationships? Am I allowed to ask that?
here we go.
No, like
No.
genuinely.
It's fine.